Um, I want to talk about something, and it's been on my mind for a while. And like I said, this is a rant, and if you don't like it, get the fuck off my channel. But I do this for me. I vent because I want to. Now back to business. I want to talk about this one particular subject, and it's called No Real Friends. In my honest opinion, everybody, many people in this world are alone. And the main reason why they are alone is because they can't find a decent friend, or should I say a group of friends that they can be cool with, that they can relate to. Because I realize a lot of people don't know what real friendship is. They don't know what a friendship is. Um, Coming up, as a young boy, I realized that, not just a young boy, but I would say as a teenager, I realized, when I was a teenager that there's no such thing as real friends because a lot of people are very opportunistic. You know what I'm saying? They're very opportunistic. You know what I'm saying? They would show their opportunists. They're basically a bunch of opportunists. Sorry. A lot of people are opportunists, and they will use their opportunistic ways even towards their so-called best friends. And it made me realize that in this world you have no friends. A lot of people are opportunists. They like to show off their opportunistic ways on each other. And that's the main reason why a lot of people are alone to this day. It's sad, but that's the reality of it. You can't find, it's hard to make friends out here, especially when you get older, because, you set in your ways and you realize that you can't relate to a lot of people, so you stay to yourself. And also, the people that you knew back then, I understand that people, grow older and they grow apart. I get that, but a lot of times, man, a lot of people are opportunistic. They're opportunists, and they show their ways, and they even show off their ways towards their so-called best friends. And once they break up with their best friends, they usually, can't relate to nobody else for the most part. Because I realize, man, a lot of people in this world, man, I know listen, I said it before and I say it again. A lot of people are no good. People ain't no good, man. A whole lot of them ain't no good. There was a group. I think his name is Nick Nolte, Nick and the People's. I forgot the name of the group, but there was a song that he made called "People Ain't No Good," and I can relate to that song because, when you young, you don't know no better, but once you get older, you start to pick up a lot of things from these adults. Like especially as a teenager, you start to pick up a lot of things from the people in your age group and also adults. And when you become an adult, you become so jaded to the point that you realize that you can't, relate to a lot of people because you realize that people ain't no good. A lot of people are opportunists. A lot of people are opportunists. They like to use their opportunistic ways towards each other, even towards their so-called family members too. And it's like, why bother? I might as well just be by myself and just get a pet dog or a pet cat that I can, that I can relate to. I'm just giving an example. And to tell you the truth, I'm thinking about getting a cat as well. I don't want no dog. I just want a cat. I'm thinking about, caring for that cat because I realize, in my honest opinion, and I could be wrong, but animals are more loyal than humans. I say it again, animals are more loyal than humans, because animals a lot of animals can understand and feel true love from their masters. When it comes to humans, not so much. And I realized something too, and this is my honest opinion, but the most dangerous creature of all time on this planet Earth is man. It's human. Human in my honest opinion, is the most dangerous creature of them all. Because not only we're treacherous, but we can think for ourselves. But listen, number one, we can think for ourselves, and number two, we can choose to do good or bad, but that's all subjective. But at the same time, in my honest opinion, and I could be wrong, but I think that humans, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think humans are naturally evil. I truly, not evil per se, but they are curious. I will put it that way. Humans are naturally curious, but I think that deep down, humans are naturally evil too. Because, think about it. We're selfish in nature, and we're also arrogant. And by being selfish, we have the ability to cause more harm towards each other than anybody else. We have the ability to cause so much harm because of our selfishness and our arrogance. And that right there is a bad combination. That's why the world that we live in right now is so messed up. Because we refuse to have self-reflective. Because we refuse to have self-reflection. We refuse to do that. And I know I said that plenty of times, but it's the truth. But going back to that old song, by Nick and the Peoples or something like that, people ain't no good. It's the truth. It's sad, but at the same time, it's reality. I just gotta, for the most part, just gotta deal with it and just move carefully. And I realize too, people are so fake and phony. Like one day they cool with you, but then the next day and beyond, they act like you did something to them, or they act like you're their worst enemy or something like that, and all the while you were just being respectful for the most part. It's your respect, and people just listen. People are just turncoats. I say they fake and phony, and they just turncoats, man. They like to switch up on you. That's why I stay to myself, because I ain't got tired of all the bullshit and the lies and for the most part, switching up. Like how can I put this, man? If you don't like me, babe, if you don't like me, don't say shit to me. Don't pretend. Just walk on by. You know what I'm saying? That just walk on by. And also too, the world is so messed up as it is because, like I said before, it's the trust issues, and also, a lot of people you just can't trust. You just can't trust a lot of people, which you don't supposed to. But at the same time, the reason why society is so messed up today because of no self-reflection, the trust, and the betrayal. People love to betray each other. And that goes along along the lines of what I said before. It's our selfishness, it's our arrogance, and most importantly, it's our egos. A lot of humans have fragile egos. They have big but yet fragile egos. And that's another reason why people can't come together and solve problems to make the world a better place. Because of our egos. Our egos led us to a place of selfishness to the point that we can never get things done. And in my honest opinion, and I could be very wrong, but I'm just, speaking out of the box. But I think that whenever an alien invasion come to Earth, in my honest opinion, the alien invasion is going to win. Because not only those aliens are advanced when it comes to their intelligence, but also their technology. They will not only rule over planet Earth, but they can destroy planet Earth. But they might not destroy planet Earth because planet Earth has a lot of resources. So what would they do? They would conquer the Earth and enslave all the people on this Earth. Because humans don't have the ability to actually come together and just fight. They don't have the ability to come together and just fight. for righteous things, man. They really don't. This is why I have no sympathy for the human race. You know, people want to say, "Oh, I have no sympathy for that guy because he did this, that, and the third." Okay, but in my honest opinion, I don't have sympathy for the human race because of what we have done in the past. And what we did in the past, listen, I know for a fact, I could be wrong, but I know for a fact that a lot of stuff that we did in the past, we don't want to correct those mistakes, or better yet, we don't want to not correct those mistakes, but we don't want to create a better tomorrow. We don't want to, you know, create better solutions for a better tomorrow. So in that way, we don't have to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. A lot of humans don't want to do that. They want to keep on doing the same old thing, licking each other's booty holes and being cowards. Well, I'm not one of them. If I know I made a mistake, I realize that I can't do it again for future notice. I cannot do that shit again. That's called repeating history. And also that makes you full of shit too. Because you know what you're doing is wrong, but you don't give a damn. So guess what? You're a piece of shit. And that's not growth. That's regression. You haven't grown. And I'm not seeing people, you know, in this society, you need money, which I understand. Of course, you need money. But then I realize when it comes to some things, you know, some things, money should not be involved. Actually, money is not involved. And what I mean by money is not involved, we're talking about communications and connections with human beings. You know, the people that you can relate to, just having a good time, and not just having a good time, but to solve our inner conflicts with each other. You get what I'm saying? We can create solutions for each other, and just talk and communicate, to become better human beings. But people don't want to do that. Because in this society, it's all about money. It's all about being selfish. It's all about being arrogant. But more importantly, it's all about our egos. We have to outshine one another. We have to, be better than this other person. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this world that we live in is a rat race. It is a rat race. And I don't want to be a part of that race. Because I realize in the end, I'm going to be a loser because I can't keep up with everybody else. And also, I'm not supposed to keep up with everybody else. I'm supposed to stay in my own lane and just do what I need to do in order for me to survive in this crazy ass world. That's all I need to do. That's all I fucking need to do. But that's all I got to say about that, man. Sure, that's all I got to say. People have to be mindful of what they say and do. And we all need to gain introspection about ourselves. We need to have self-reflection. And that's all I gotta say, man. Really, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, man. So thank you so much and have a good day.